What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Master Pain video, and today we are doing another Feedback Friday for the website bigbackyard.net. We've made a ton of changes to the website thanks to your feedback. Let me just show you real quick. I mean, you guys have been sending in feedback every single day almost for the last couple of weeks. So I wanted to get some of the changes live and in your hands so you can start testing and playing around with them. Especially as the game is getting bigger and bigger, I want to make sure that I'm capturing everyone's feedback and making this as good as possible, so it's something that you guys can go and enjoy when you're outside of the backyard. When you're off the game, you can come here and track your unlockables. When you're at school or when you're at work, you can come, or if you just want to get a little game and a little quick backyard fixing, you can play some of these games that we've been making and that you guys have been sending feedback on. So let me jump into it. If you're unfamiliar, this is bigbackyard.net, but basically this is the hub for like all the stats that you don't see in game. So it's basically like a big wiki of all the different stats that you don't see for all the players. I'll get into the feedback and the changes that we've actually made, but just high level covering these things. You have all of your player stats. You can compare players against each other. You can build a team and see where they should be playing. Is Pete good at second base or should he be playing in center field? All those types of things. There's different leaders and stat leaders here. Let's reveal them. So the best overall weighted player is Pablo. We all know that. And then a tier list maker. You guys can go in and make your own tier lists and share them. Or take a screenshot and share them wherever. I think that was one of the feedback things. I still need to get to that. So then again, let's just keep going down the navigation. We got our unlockables, and you can track how you unlock all the different players. You can see that I have all these guys unlocked, so I've marked them unlocked. But if you don't, let's just say we have 0 home runs for Mark McGwire, right? So you can click to track all the home runs that you're hitting, hopefully keeping that a little bit easier for you guys to keep track of as it goes along. So boom. Then achievements, of course, like just the in-game achievements. It has them all here listed so you can track them. I personally don't have all the achievements yet. I'm still working on some of them. The stadiums as well. It gives you kind of a quick unlock on how to unlock the different stadiums, both day and night. You can mark those. And then the teams as well. You can track what teams you have unlocked and how you unlock them. Again, it just all kind of comes down to the league play there. But so I won't spend too much time on that. We also have the games. We have mini games here. We have the card tracker here. We have news. We try to keep all the updates that Backyard is given all on this site as well. And then, of course, you have the contact where you can reach out if you have questions, concerns, anything like that. Site feedback. This is where I get all of the suggestions and feedback. And just if you have any business inquiries and you want to work with me, shoot an email, shoot a little contact over. Or you can reach out to me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I am pretty good at responding on those as well. But let's get into some of the changes here. And I think the biggest change overall is we wanted to see changes to the player stats. I know the one video that I posted went pretty big here where the boosts, right? So all of the boosts that are there. So if it's hard and it's challenging to update this in real time in the chart here, but what you'll have to do to find these boosts, right? So let's click into Angela Del Vecchio. You see her overall rating, you see her different batting stats and all that. We made this toggle now, so we can apply a game condition. So is she playing against Tony Del Vecchio? Yes, she is. Now you see all of her stats get boosted. You see her overall rating go up. And you can see her individual stats here because of her increase. Now, here's the situation, right? So we could have it where you could save this, and then it would show in here, and her boost would go up. Maybe we add that feature. I don't know. Right now, we just want to keep it so like it's vanilla. And the boosts aren't included in the overall ranking just because like you could kind of manipulate it and send screenshots and do stuff like that. So want to keep it kind of vanilla for now. Maybe we do add a toggle eventually to have that like save so you can see their comparison in the big chart if they're playing, like Ashley playing with Sydney, Angela playing against Tony, all the different boosts there, Ernie playing at Steel Stadium. So all the boosts are here. All the boosts are here and they're active. You just have to click into the player and actually select them. So that's just something there. You can kind of see how he grows and where he would compare there. What else? Just a couple general things. So you can organize these guys by batting, running, fielding, pitching, and all the other behavior. If you click on the column titles or headers, so if I click on the overall here, it will organize it by the best first. If I click again, it will bring up the worst first. Something to keep in mind. On mobile, it is hard. Tables are just hard in general on mobile. So if you're on a mobile device, it is a little bit tricky, I will admit. You kind of have to like scroll inside of the table. It's not easy. So if you're on mobile, unfortunately, there's just like nothing really you can do. We'll try to keep optimizing it, and we are working on mobile layouts as best we can. But as of now, it's just an easier experience on desktop. But mobile, I know it's important because of all the tracking. That's how you're playing the game. You have your phone open, tracking all the unlocks and things like that. So that is a priority. It's just tables are tough. Tables are tough on mobile. Especially with all this data. We have so much data. There's so much stuff here that we want to display and show and have it. So you can kind of manipulate it. You can change your columns. You can change like different things about the set of data, but mobile is tough. We hear you. But there's just nothing we can really do. Going off into the team builder, we made a bunch of changes here too. So if you go into the team builder, let's just start adding some players. So what I'm doing here, I'm just clicking on them to add them to my roster. They will automatically go to their like best available position. So I'm adding, I want Ahmed. I'm a big backyard person. I don't really like using the pros all that much. I did have Sammy, but okay, so here we go. So as I click those, they all filled into the field below. I can now click and drag these guys around to move them to the position that I want them to be in. I can set up my lineup the way I want. You can see Sally's stats here. So let's just do that. I like Pete in center. Let's put Sosa out in left field. There we go. I like having the two pitchers. So you'll see we have an overall team rating here. This is not optimized. I can optimize the lineup here, so I won't do that quite yet. But you can also see down here at the bottom, we do have our team adjustments. So if this is a pink team, let's actually test that. So let's get Maria. Okay, so Maria is now here. We have a 69 rating. Nice. Let's go and click yes. Boom. You see she goes up and our overall team rating goes up. So that's kind of cool. I like how that works. Now, let's do what we're all interested in. Let's get rid of Sally. Sorry, Sally. Let's add Marky. Okay. And now we are going to be the pink sock. So let's see what happens here. So we go down a rating because Marky goes down to a 42 overall if he's on the sock. So that's all implemented. That's all there. Hey, why is there a big empty space here? Well, that's for if you click onto a player, you can see her actual or their actual stats. And then let's see here. So Marky went down to 4. He went down to 5 and 3. That's cool. It shows that right there. Let's go. She went up to all these stats here because she's on a pink team. So that's great. I believe if we put the players in their spots. Yep, she's playing at shortstop, so she went up, or she got her attention boost. Let's get rid of some of these guys here. Let's get rid of Keisha, and let's add the Weber's twins here. So boom, their ratings have also gone up. We still need someone. Okay, we'll add Keisha. Oop. Just kidding. There we go. So we have all the ratings here. So we got a 72. That's a pretty good overall team. Let's optimize the lineup, move them around. We got it up to a 74 moving players around. So that's cool. I love that. So yeah, good. Okay, let's keep moving on. Leaders and tier lists haven't really changed. The unlockables, like we talked about, they haven't really changed. Cards, they have a big change now. So this is basically a big card tracker. So you can go to the game, see what you have, track which ones you have, and then let's see here. So like here, let's say we have this Ashley one. We can mark that we have it checked. We have all of Ashley's cards. Let's say we have a couple of Angela Del Vecchio cards. Cool. I like Jay Green, so let's have a Jay Green, a couple of Jay's cards. Love Pete Wheeler, so let's make sure we get all of Pete's. Again, this is just all for example's sake, right? So as you collect the full set, they will get outlined. But what is cool and what is a new feature? So all of that is new, just tracking in general. But let's say we like this card. Let's favorite it. I'm going to click that star. You can also favorite it on this bigger screen. Also, yeah, I guess I should talk about that too. So let's get into this. So Pete, his remix card, it's very cool. The art is awesome on all these cards, right? So we do have a link out to all of the artists that have made the art for the cards. Primarily their Instagram handle is the only one that we use. If they don't have an Instagram, we do tag them on the other socials, but Instagram is just the easiest way for us to tag them. So we have that here. Of course, you can check the actual card in game for all their other socials. So let's say here, so we have it in our collection. We are going to favorite this card as well. Actually, let's unfavorite this one. And just get a couple different ones here. So let's go back to Ashley. Let's favorite that card. And then what was the other one that Angela had a couple? Let's favorite this card from Angela. So I have 3 of 3 favorites. We're only allowing 3 so far. I can filter that out by clicking the favorites filter. So we have our 3 favorites. So now we have a share feature, which it's primarily made for Instagram. We're favoring Instagram. We're getting a lot of engagements on the gram. We're not getting a lot on TikTok or whatever, but you can actually use it on TikTok too. But when you click the share button, it'll give you an option to share it to your story or your reel or a DM on Instagram, as well as a feed post if you just want to post it to your page. And what that ends up looking like is I will cut to my mobile device and show how it looks on there. Okay, so we are on our mobile device here. And let me click this share button, and I'm going to click story and reel, and then I'm going to click Instagram, and then again, let's just do a story. Boom, there you go. Cool. So this is what it would look like. You can share it. I would love for you to tag me in it. That would be awesome. Again, I changed some of the characters around just because I was on the mobile device, but yeah, so I can add it to my story, and yeah, that's pretty cool. And now if I discard that and if I go back over, let me share this to a feed post instead and go to Instagram, and then I go to post. It just crops it better. So if you do the wrong thing, or if you choose the wrong or a different style, the post itself will look a little janky with the cropping. So that's how we accounted for that. So that is the share feature. It's pretty cool. All right, so back over here, the last couple things that we changed over on our game, or on our website here, are the games. So let's start with Yardle. We do have a daily Yardle now. So this was the puzzle for August 18th. It is the same kid for everyone today. On your first attempt, you can play the actual Yardle game, and then you can keep playing after. And we do have a leaderboard now, a daily leaderboard. Today's fastest solves. So today someone got it in one guess. Good job. They must have just guessed Chico first. Got him. What a play. What a job. So you can keep track of your top scores there. So that's kind of fun. Very arcadey. It's very arcadey. It's meant to be fun. Don't take it. Don't ruin it with the letters here. It's only 3 letters, so don't ruin it. If we get weird stuff, we're gonna have to just disable that feature, but so don't ruin it for everyone. Then let's go into Stat Match. This is a new game that we made. You can see I was in first place when I was starting to record this video, but now I am knocked down to 5th. VMV took over with a huge score. That's a big one. Let me tell you, that's pretty cool. So he has the all-time high score. This is basically a let's see what stats we have and match them up with the person. So you got to be fast too. So it's all point based with this timer going down. So a fast runner, okay, good. Let's see here, 8 batting, 8 fielding. Who would this be? I'm guessing it's going to be Chipper. Okay, doing pretty good. This is a good run. You know, I might actually keep this one going. 8 running, it might be so. Is this Jason? No, it's not. Okay, it's a backyard canoe. It's a boy. Is it Ricky? Okay. All right. Let's see here. We got to be fast. A good pitcher. Who's a good pitcher here? I think Amir's a good pitcher. Yep, okay. Batting is good. Fielding is good. I think this is Jeff Bagwell. All right, dude. This might be the run. Running is an 8. I want to say this is going to be Star. It's not. It's a girl. It is Lisa. Dang it. Okay, I'm down to my last out. You get 3 outs to play. I'm going to guess. Oh, boy. It's Sunny. All right. And then, oh, boy. Who's the worst pitcher? Who's just bad? Who's just straight up bad? No. Dimitri. Okay, good. We're still running. We just gotta stay alive. Batting is a 6. Batting's a 6. Jorge. Okay, I lost. It was Amy. So there's some things we need to change, some of the text colors and things like that, but not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, there we go. I got my high score, and then yeah, we'll just do like I don't know, feedback Friday, and we'll enter that in. Let's see where we We landed here. So we are right here. We got 7th place with that run. Not bad. So there we go. That's fun. That's a new one. We do have the 25-0 challenge. This one is like, it might need a little tweaks here and there, but basically the idea is you're trying to make a team that goes 25-0. And then you spin the wheel, you land on a team, and then you have a $100 token or 100 token budget here. So you have to sign players from other teams. So let's sign Sammy Sosa for 29 tokens. Let's spin it again. So our second signing comes from the Monsters. And let's see who's on the Monsters. Okay, we have Mr. Clanky. That's a good pick. 37 tokens. Okay, so we're down to 34 tokens in our budget. Let's spin again. Right now we have Sammy and Mr. Clanky on our team. That's not bad. The Wombats. Okay, so now I can't afford Cheryl Reynolds anymore. She's a 36 token player, and I only have 34. I'm going to try to save some tokens here. And man, what do I do? Do I just go for it and then just hope that I get a cheap guy? Okay, let's go with Mariana Ruff. It shouldn't matter too much. I have 9 tokens left, so my options are going to be low here at the end. And it's coming from the Melonheads. Who is on the Melonheads? All right, I'm going to have to take Vicky Kawaguchi with the minimum. She's a 55 overall. Let's see what happens. I finished 21-4. Not bad. Not bad. That wasn't the worst. Okay, that's the best one actually. All right, and we're back, and Master Payne is in the first place. So that's pretty cool. Pretty good team. Pretty good team. Pretty good team. So yeah, that's the change there. Again, these are all meant to be fun. There is also a challenge wheel. It hasn't been changed. You can come here and spin the wheel to get a different type of challenge for playing the game. So this is the normal wheel here. We have a no superstars roster challenge. You cannot draft anyone with a maximum rated 100 or 10 star skill. So these are your people that you can pick from for this challenge. We try to make it fun. There's the evil wheel where it's a little bit more challenging. So if we go onto this one, it's like the Iron Arm. 1 pitcher, all game, every game, never sub the mound, no matter how gassed they get. So that's kind of a fun challenge. And then we have like the wheel decide. So this is if you're like just wanting the wheel to decide who drafts your team. You can modify the kid list, so you can uncheck or you can like include all of the unlockable characters and they will all fill in the board. If you don't have certain characters, you can like just pick and choose. So let's say we have Chipper Jones and we have Jason, we have Kenny, but we don't have the rest. They will then fill in. And then when you click spin to draft, it will draft your team. So you should pick Jocinda Smith first and go from there. So that's, again, just fun stuff. We're trying to make this fun. We're trying to make this engaging. We're trying to have people come to the site and enjoy it. We're trying to do this once a month for the cadence. So we had a ton of feedback since the last time we did this, and I want you guys to keep sending it. If you have thoughts, if you're seeing bugs, if you're seeing broken things on the website, let me know. I'm happy to go through your feedback. Some of them, you guys have put so much time into your feedback that I've responded personally to you guys because, I mean, you guys are putting so much time into it. I want to give you guys a little bit of my time too back and thanking you and talking about, you know, some of the thoughts on why we would do certain things or why we wouldn't add certain things to the website. So thank you for sending that stuff. It is super cool. It's so fun to see kind of this small little community start building around this website and just the content that I'm putting out in general. So that will do it for today. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that there is out there. Again, this is bigbackyard.net. It is completely fan made by the community. You guys are helping me build it with all of your ideas. And yeah, so thank you so much for all your support. And until I see you guys again, we'll see you in the next one. All right, see ya.